Barcelona are making serious waves in the transfer market this summer, moving with ruthless ambition and surgical precision as they rebuild their squad for a thrilling new era. The Catalan giants have just pulled off a jaw-dropping coup, signing a world-class striker who's poised to transform Hansi Flick's attack and ignite Camp Nou like never before. But before we unravel the full story behind this blockbuster deal, there are other sizzling Barcelona developments brewing behind the scenes, stories packed with drama and surprises that you absolutely can't afford to miss. Stay tuned, because things are about to get explosive. Marcus Rashford is edging closer to a sensational move to FC Barcelona, with sources confirming that talks between the Spanish giants and Manchester United are at an advanced stage. Barcelona have made the England international a key target this summer as they look to reinforce their attack with a versatile forward capable of playing both on the wing and through the middle. Rashford is believed to be fully on board with the move, and has even indicated a willingness to take a significant pay cut to make the deal possible, underlining his strong desire to wear the Blaugrana shirt. The forward is reportedly excited by the prospect of playing alongside emerging star Lamine Yamal and becoming a central figure in Barcelona's next generation under new leadership. While some reports have claimed that Rashford has already arrived in Barcelona to finalise the deal, official confirmation of his presence in Spain has not yet surfaced. However, the momentum behind the move continues to build. Manchester United are said to be open to letting Rashford leave for a fee in the region of £40 million. And with Barcelona still managing tight financial constraints under La Liga's wage cap rules, a loan-to-buy structure is being seriously considered. This arrangement would allow Barca to bring in Rashford immediately while delaying the full transfer payment to a later window, easing pressure on their current financial planning. Barcelona sporting director Deco has reportedly held direct talks with Rashford's representatives, and the club views him as a dynamic and experienced option who can provide immediate impact while also fitting into their longer-term vision. The Spanish side's pursuit has intensified in recent weeks, especially as they prepare for the departures of fringe forwards and look to restructure their front line around a mix of youth and experience. Rashford, for his part, is eager for a fresh challenge after a difficult season at Old Trafford and sees a move to La Liga as the perfect reset. Though nothing has been officially signed yet, and no public photos have surfaced of Rashford in Barcelona, the deal is now seen as a real possibility that could materialise quickly once the final financial details are ironed out.
Ansu Fati is set to leave Barcelona in what marks a significant turning point in the young forward's career, with a loan move to AS Monaco now close to completion. At just 22 years old, he now finds himself on the verge of a fresh start in Ligue 1, as Barcelona and Monaco finalize terms on a one-year loan deal that includes a €11 million purchase option. The agreement also features a €28 million buyback clause, strategically inserted by Barca to retain some control over his future should he return to form. Before securing the move, Fati signed a short contract renewal with Barcelona, extending his deal until 2028, a protective measure by the club to preserve his market value. The loan is also a financial relief for Barcelona, who are working aggressively to reduce their wage bill in line with La Liga's strict salary cap regulations. The move will see Monaco cover a significant portion of his €12 million gross annual wages, saving Barca nearly €8 million over the course of the season thanks to more favorable French tax laws. Fati's departure also frees up the iconic number 10 shirt, which is now widely expected to be handed to rising star Lamine Yamal, signaling a symbolic changing of the guard in Barcelona's forward line. The decision to move Fati comes after a deeply underwhelming 2024-25 campaign in which he failed to make a single Champions League appearance and featured in just 6 La Liga matches. New manager Hansi Flick has made it clear that the squad is being restructured to prioritize form, fitness, and tactical flexibility, and Fati was not deemed central to that vision. Sporting director Deco has accelerated the club's summer clear-out, and with the arrival of new attacking targets like Nico, Fadi's place in the team became increasingly untenable. Monaco, for their part, see this as a low-risk, high-upside deal. They gain a player with immense raw talent, top-level experience, and a hunger to prove himself, without committing to a large fee up front. Fadi will have the opportunity to reinvent himself in a less pressurized environment, away from the shadow of the club where expectations were almost impossibly high. The deal is expected to be finalized before June 30th, with medical checks and contract paperwork already in progress. Barcelona are reportedly making serious progress in their pursuit of Sporting CP striker Victor Gyökeres, with talks between the two clubs said to be advancing steadily in recent days. As the Catalan giants continue planning for a new era under Hansi Flick and sporting director Deco, securing a reliable long-term successor to Robert Lewandowski has become a top priority, and Gyökeres has emerged as one of the most realistic and impactful options available. The Swedish forward, who enjoyed a sensational season in Portugal with 43 goals in all competitions, is drawing significant attention across Europe, but Barcelona appear to be moving quietly and efficiently behind the scenes to position themselves ahead of the competition. Although Gyökeres has a release clause set at €100 million, recent developments suggest Sporting would be open to negotiating for a lower figure in the region of €65 to €75 million, especially if structured creatively through installments or potential player exchanges. Internally, Gyökeres is seen as an ideal fit for Barcelona's evolving style, offering physical presence, relentless pressing, and clinical finishing ability that could give the team a more dynamic edge in the final third. Discussions have reportedly moved beyond the exploratory phase, with both sides optimistic about reaching a compromise. Barcelona are also said to be open to a scenario where Gyökeres joins officially this summer but remains on loan at Sporting for a short period, allowing for smoother integration both financially and tactically. While other clubs such as Manchester United, Arsenal, and Chelsea have also shown interest in Gyökeres, Barcelona's growing relationship with Sporting and the player's preference for La Liga football could tip the balance. If completed, the signing would represent one of the club's most ambitious moves in recent years, securing a proven goal scorer in his prime, without fully exhausting their limited resources. With Lewandowski entering the final stretch of his career and youth options still developing, the timing of this move could be crucial. Should talks continue at their current pace, an agreement could be reached in the coming weeks, making Victor Gyökeres one of the headline arrivals of the summer at Camp Nou. Barcelona are closing in on the signing of Spanish winger Nico Williams, with an official announcement expected soon as talks reach their final stage. The 22-year-old Athletic Club star has reportedly informed his current club of his desire to make the move to Camp Nou, and Barcelona have already agreed to meet his release clause, believed to be in the region of €58 to €62 million. Personal terms are also said to be fully agreed, with Williams set to sign a 6-year contract that would keep him at the club until 2031, earning an estimated €7 to €8 million per season. The deal, long in the making, is now being treated as a top priority by the Barcelona board, who are keen to register the player in time for Hansi Flick's pre-season preparations, which begin in mid-July. Williams, one of the standout performers at Euro 2024 for Spain, has emerged as one of the brightest attacking talents in Europe thanks to his blistering pace, elite dribbling, and mature decision-making in the final third. Despite interest from other top clubs, including Bayern Munich and Premier League sides, Williams is said to be fully committed to joining Barcelona, drawn by the club's footballing philosophy and the opportunity to be part of a dynamic new project under Flick. Barcelona sporting director Deco has been deeply involved in finalizing the move, reportedly meeting Williams and his representatives in Ibiza to accelerate the process. The key remaining challenge for Barcelona is financial registration under La Liga's strict salary cap rules. The club is working closely with league officials to ensure they can fit Williams into their wage structure without breaching spending limits. As a result, the official announcement is expected only after the final registration logistics are confirmed, possibly in the first week of July. Internally, Barcelona view Williams not just as a short-term reinforcement, but as a long-term pillar of the team's attack. An explosive winger who can stretch defenses, create space, and contribute both goals and assists consistently. His relationship with several members of the Spain squad already in Barcelona's ranks, along with his desire to continue his development in La Liga, makes this a natural fit for both player and club. With everything now nearly in place, only final formalities remain, and Barcelona are preparing to unveil Nico Williams as one of the marquee signings of the summer, signaling both ambition and intent as the club looks to re-establish itself among Europe's elite.